For this week's video, we're gonna do a little thrift with me. So let's go thrifting. We're gonna jump right into what I found at the first thrift. I found some leather bags that were pretty nice. The 70s one I liked. It had all these different compartments, but I didn't know if I needed it. For homeware, I found this container, and then I also found this little bell. I thought it was kind of expensive though, for what it was, and a basket. And I really liked this box with the mallard, but the box was warped. For clothing, I found some shorts, this little Pendleton skirt, and then some sweatshirts. I think I left all of these behind because thrift stores lately have been wanting a lot for pullover sweatshirts for some reason, and I really liked that flower one, but I did leave it behind. Then I found some sweaters like this 70s one. I didn't really like the style all too much. I did love the style of this one, and then I found this like 70s denim kimono thing, which I thought was kind of cool. I found some 90s dresses like this floral one, this one that had a stripe. That one was kind of cool. Looking back, I did not get it, and I kind of wish I did. This 90s dress, it did have like a stain on it. I also found this like 90s, early 2000s dress. I didn't know if I loved the green. And then I found some 90s overalls. At the second thrift store, I found my dream jacket, which is the 70s ski Levi's jacket, but they wanted $150 for it, and I'm like, excuse me, what do you think you are? And then I found out later, because I left it behind, that they actually marked that jacket down to like $30. I found out from a friend, and I'm really upset by it. Anyways, I found this 90s tank top and then this Eddie Bauer jacket. It reminded me of a jacket I already had though. I found a lot of cream sweaters on this trip, like this one, but it had some stripes on it, and then this one, which it had like a tie and buttons. Baby clothes are my favorite things to find at the thrift store, so I found quite a bit. I didn't grab all of them, but I grabbed quite a few, and some clothing for my son that he can wear at the moment. Again, another cream sweater. This one had a really cool and unique knit pattern. Found some vintage Oscar de la Renta sweaters, but they wanted like $11 for them, which I thought was crazy. A thermal, and this sweater, which I really loved, but they wanted $9. Like I said, all of the thrift stores really want a lot for their sweatshirts. And then I found this cream sweater. Like I said, I found a lot of cream sweaters. I did try on some of the pieces I wasn't sure about, like some of the cream sweaters. I didn't feel like I needed all of them, so I only grabbed a few. I kind of wish I grabbed this one though, because it was nice. And then this jacket, the Eddie Bauer one. On to the third thrift store. Found a shirt for my son, which is absolutely adorable. This 90s tank top, but it did remind me of the other 90s tank top that I just found. And then this little sweater vest. I love finding sweater vests, especially patterned ones like this. I found some vintage t-shirts, which I did leave these behind because I wasn't super into the graphics of either of them. I found some 90s tops, like this really pretty floral one. I found this 90s top, or 80s, I would say. I didn't really like the style of it though. And then this little top, which I thought was really pretty with the lace. Okay, this Abercrombie & Fitch shirt I put in my cart because I remember seeing this shirt in the movie Now You See It from Disney Channel, and I don't know, I had to show you guys. I found this 70s top. I wasn't in love with the graphic or the pattern of the shirt. I loved these little ladybug shirts, but the thrift stores were going wild with the pricing lately, so I think I did leave this shirt behind. I didn't want to deal with the wrinkliness of it. And then this Patagonia shirt, which it had some holes. So fun. This sweater, which is actually from Cotton On, I really liked the style of it, but I did leave it behind. I found this 90s dress that was floral, which I thought was quite cute. And then I found this dress that is by LL Bean, which reminds me of like Little House on the Prairie or something like that. I found some dresses from the 60s, like this one, and then this floral one, which it could also be from the 50s. 50s or 60s, the zippers were throwing me off because they were plastic. And then I found this 70s dress, which I really liked the asymmetricalness of it. And then a pair of corduroy pants was one of my last items that I found. Just trying on the ladybug shirt, I thought it was kind of cute. I did find some jackets, but I didn't really like the fit of either of them. This one just wasn't loving it, and then this one was really, really big. Also found this little sewing box that had a bunch of stuff in it, which I loved. This little deer piece I thought was interesting, and then also this little pot I thought was pretty, but I didn't love the colors. And then a sleeping bag that's vintage, and it has like a cute design on the inside. I really liked it. I also found this painting. On to the fourth and last thrift trip, I found this taxidermy little like alligator thing. And this, I just really liked the tag on it. I didn't love what it was. I found some coats, or I would say blazers. They all had this like houndstooth plaid kind of designs on them. I tried them on because I wasn't sure if I liked them or not. I didn't really like the fit of any of them, so I did leave a lot of these behind. That one was actually kind of cute. At the moment in time of my life, I'm not really into blazers, so I did like how this one was kind of big and oversized, but just not into them at the moment. And it looked like it had some sort of zipper for like a lining. And then I found this little turtleneck. It did have a hole in it, but it was by Toltecs, and I like finding this brand quite a bit. This sweatshirt, which I loved the blue, and it's by Hanes. And then I found this little 70s blouse, which I really liked. I like these little linen blouses like this. I found this floral 70s top, and honestly, I don't know why I didn't grab this. Looking back, I'm like, I kind of like the pattern, but I think when I first picked it up, I didn't love the pattern. Now I do. And then this skirt that was like 90s denim striped, and then this little 90s dress. Alright, so that was just an accumulation of little videos that I made thrifting over the past couple of months. I've done some thrift hauls. I posted them on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna start my haul with the small child clothes. I thrifted this little baby sack. I don't know what these are called. I don't think I had one for my son. I thought it was really cute, and I love the pattern on it. It's just a little choo-choo train and everything. This is by Carter's. I also found this little onesie. I thought it was super cute. It has a bunch of little bears on it and clowns. This one is by Carter's. I have 3 little long sleeve shirts that all have the same colorway and vibe. I have this little, I'd say it's like a little ringer long sleeve with striped sleeves. It's by Hugbug. Oh, that's so cute. And then this one that's also red, white, and blue, and it is also striped, and it says Victory with a little football. My husband and I don't really watch a lot of football, but I thought it'd be cute still to wear during fall time for our son. It's by Health Techs. And then I found this little vintage long sleeve. It says 1 on it, and it's also got a stripe. Red and blue and white, and it's by Rob Roy. And the last item for the small little children is this very cute leather vest that has shearling lining. It's made in Mexico. I don't think there's really a brand. It just says leather and lining 100% polyester. Let's move on to tops. I found this little tank. I love finding white basic tanks. This one's from the 90s. It's by Angela, made in the USA. I found this blouse. I think it's from the 90s, maybe early 2000s, but I really liked the style of it. It's really pretty. I'm gonna see if I could try and style it for fall time. This one's by Anne Faraday, Los Angeles. I always love finding basic long sleeve thermals. I wear them all the time during fall and winter time. This one's by Northwest Territory Body Warmers. And this one is not like your typical waffle knit. Found this little gauzy top blouse, and I'm pretty positive it's from the 70s, just no one really wore it. Really love the fabric detailing at the top, and it has little strings. Then I found this 90s Arizona knitted vest, and I really loved the pattern on the front. My only issue is I have another vest that does this too. It's like you can't see the buttons. Like the buttons disappear because the fabric is so thick, and the buttons are like, I think, too small. I didn't find a lot of bottoms, but I did find this little wool skirt. It's pretty cute. It is by Pendleton as well. I think someone also chopped it so it's shorter, and I'm not complaining about it. They did a good job. And then I found these pants that are probably from like the early 2000s. They're by the brand Adriano. I'm just gonna show you guys what it says, but I'm not gonna pronounce that last name because no way in heck am I gonna do that. They are made in the USA and they are corduroy and they have a little bit of like a boot cut, but they are low-waisted pants. I do have to wear belts with low-rise pants, or I feel like my butt is gonna show anytime I bend over. I still think they're cute. Really good friend said they looked really cute on me, so that's all that really matters. I found some sweaters. I found this little fleece pullover. I can't talk. I found this little fleece pullover sweatshirt. I really loved this color blue. It's by Hanes. I'm pretty positive it's from the 80s based off the tag. So 80s Hanes sweatshirt. Then I found this little knitted cardigan that has buttons up the front, pockets, and then it also has a little tie wrap. I'm thinking this is from like probably the 70s. Just a simple little cardigan. I always like finding these things because I always feel like I have no cardigans to wear. This 90s, early 2000s, Arizona, oh I think it's early 2000s, Arizona zip up sweater. And I really loved it because it has these multi-colorful little stripes in the front. I don't really have anything like this. My mom really liked it when she saw it and she's like, oh, you should get that. And I was like, okay. I found this knitted sweater from the 70s. I really love this one. I love the colors and I love the chunky collar with the stripe, the chunky sleeves with the stripes, and then the chunky bottom hem with the stripes. It's by Beware Sportswear. I have some overalls and dresses. This one is probably not in any of the Thrift With Me's. This pair of overalls, I found them with my friend. I just thought they were super cute and they fit pretty good. They're from the 90s, so I don't have any 90s like overalls like this. They're by Repaired Jeans, styled by the New Clothing Co. I found these 90s overalls. I really liked these. They're a nice little gray wash. They're by Pilot Co. Someone did chop them. I feel like they would fit me perfectly if they did not chop them because you could kind of see my booty and I am not a fan of that, so I'm probably going to sell these. I'm never going to wear them if my booty shows. And that's the sucky thing about my thrift stores. They don't let you try on clothes, so how was I supposed to know my booty was going to show? The cool thing is you can put like your pins right here. Look how cool that is. 60s little dress. What sold me on it is the top portion is this little grandma carpet bag material. I'm a sucker for this material. I have so many purses that are this material. I have a jacket and I think someone handmade it. There's no tag. I know someone handmade this one. I think it's from the 60s, probably early 60s. What's throwing me off is that the zipper is plastic and the material is really pretty. It's this beautiful floral material. Found this 90s dress that is very inspired by the 60s. I've worn this quite a bit. It has cute little pockets right here too. And it's by the brand R Wear Rampage Clothing Co. And then I found this 90s floral dress as well. It's by Aylin Page. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. We're gonna move on to accessories. I got this little cute leather bag. I could style it, put like a bandana, whatever I want with it, carry it around. It kind of fits on my shoulder. Oh, actually, it's not bad. It's kind of cute. Okay. It's by the brand Banana Republic and it's made in Italy. Genuine leather. This purse I also did not show in my Thrift With Me because I thrifted it on a different occasion. I love finding vintage Coach purses and I think this one's from like probably the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm not entirely sure. I will do a close-up of the tag on the inside if you guys want to look it up or if you want to find this purse online. We're gonna go to homeware and decor. I have this little sewing kit that I found, which isn't really home decor, but I mean you could. It's a cute little vintage sewing box and I love finding these at the thrift store. I like them especially when they still have the stuff inside, which this one did. So let's take a little peek of what's inside. There's a bunch of measuring tape, which I always need and use these little round plastic rings, which I have no idea what you use these for, someone told me. bunch of needles, which I always need needles. Scissors, always need scissors. More needles. Like I said, I need needles. There's also this little vintage needle thing, which I could use for decoration. I have these little tags that someone purchased. They say, crocheted for you by Anita. I kind of want to make something and then put these tags in it, and like them not being crocheted pieces, they're just sewn items, just to confuse people. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but they're kind of cute. There are buttons in here. I always need buttons. I think a lot of these are from the 90s. They're just, a lot of them are pretty plain. There's this fun little crescent shaped one. Sun ones are giving me very 90s vibes. And then there's these ones that are really pretty. They're little hearts. And there's ceramic heart ones. Oh my gosh, I love ceramic buttons. They're so pretty. See, the more plastic rings, like what do I do with these? Someone tell me. I found this glass jar. I typically don't buy these kind of jars, but I really liked this one because it was super thick. Very nice and thick. I liked that. I could put pasta in it. I could use it as a vase. And it's by this brand, Hermetic. I don't know if that means anything. I found this beautiful portrait of either a Sheltie or a Collie, whichever you like. I'm gonna go with Sheltie because I grew up with a Sheltie, and it kind of looks like our Sheltie that we had. Her name was Chelsea. She was cute. She was adorable. I love her so much. I miss her all the time. It is very big. I wish it was a little bit smaller, but I'm gonna find somewhere to put it. One issue though is I don't think the person put a top coat on this painting, so when I had it in my car and I took it out, it kind of melted a bit and the paint cracked. And now I have to figure out how to fix that little patch. So, very last item is one of my favorites. I love finding and collecting these. It's a vintage sleeping bag. It just looks like this on the outside, but the inside is where the fun really is. But just look how pretty the inside is. It has a tent, some ducks, fishing basket, a pew-pew. I just think it's so cute and pretty, and I love decorating with them. As you can see, I have another one right there. My friend Eileen found that for me. What a lovely friend she is. Okay, that is everything that I got from my little thrift with me. I'll see you guys next time. Later. Woohoo.